Hi, Mike DeMora, founder of the NCEP, the National College of Exercise Professionals. So as we go into this next year, we're finishing up our 2020. What a crazy, challenging year this has been. Have you been just wondering, what are you going to do different in 2021? What's going to be different for you? What things can you change that could make 2021 a whole different world and be a whole different experience? So, there's an old saying that if you change your habits, you can change your life. So let's focus on a couple of habits, a few habits maybe that you can change. And if you change these habits and you start to introduce them and do them every day, your life will change. I will tell you that 2020 was a rough go of it for me. I was blessed enough to be able to truly just sit back and reevaluate and kind of restructure my life. And I've implemented a lot of these things I'm going to talk to you about in 2020. And I'm really suggesting that you think about implementing them for 2021. So let's break that down into three categories or three habits that you can start. The first thing is, let's try to reduce the stress. Now when I say that, I'm not saying that life doesn't happen, right? Shit happens. And so you're not going to be able to take stress out of your life. But it's how you deal with it that makes the biggest difference. Now, if you followed me and you followed NCEP at all, you would know that we use what we call the MAVA techniques. What is MAVA? MAVA is meditation, right? Meditation, affirmation, visualization, and anchoring. So if you want to know a little bit more about those four techniques, you can always email us, call us up, ask us about these four techniques. I've spoken about them, often. But you really want to focus on some way of dealing with this stress. There's going to be stress. It's going to happen. Let's start with just meditation. Every day, just try to take 5, 10, 15 minutes to yourself in a nice quiet place. Everyone asks me, well, what is meditation? What about, I'm Christian and I don't believe in meditation. Well, they're not against each other, right? So meditation is just a form of being quiet. Just quieting your brain, quieting your mind a minute so that you can allow things to happen. Just find that space. Get quiet. Go to your happy place. Breathe in and out deeply and just relax. Just relax. And I know that sounds so easy, and for some of you it's very, very challenging. Once again, if it's something you're interested in, we actually have classes, free classes on meditation, on helping you how to meditate, how many different forms of meditation there are, how to get started. Anyway, if you're interested, let us know. The second thing I want you to really focus on is to eat better. Let's try to focus on whole foods. Now, whole foods, when you go to the grocery store, typically they're on the outside of the grocery store, not the inside. And the inside is all your packaged crap that you want to stay away from. We want to get back to whole foods. In every single meal, look to see how many whole foods am I eating and how much processed crap am I eating, right? So focus on whole foods as much as you can. Each day, maybe keep a journal or a log. Here's how many whole foods I ate at breakfast. Here's how many whole foods I ate at lunch. Here's how many whole foods I ate at dinner. Okay? We want to add one more thing. We want to add, and I know I spoke about this previously as well, but remember, if you're going to eat a large meal, you should eat it as early in the day as possible. And then eat smaller and smaller meals as you go out through the day. Or take our other thought, which is break all your meals down into small little meals and eat them throughout the day. Whatever works for you. Last but not least, move. I mean, move every day. Conscious movement. Move on purpose. What that means is, now people are going to say, okay, as we all know, it's January, so all the people come out of the woodwork to do their workouts, right? And they work out crazy, and they work out hard, and they're puking and not feeling well after the New Year's, and they make these resolutions that they don't stick to. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is conscious movement. You know that we believe in our 7 movements: push, pull, bend, twist, squat, lunge, and gait. Gait just means ambulation. Gait means getting from point A to point B, which means we think you should actually go and take a walk every day. Whether it's a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk, half-hour walk, you should walk every day. If you want to turn that walk into a little bit of jog, you want to turn that jog into a little bit of sprints on and off, that's all up to you when you're ready. Breathe. So we talked about meditation. Breathe, relax. Don't make exercise another stress. I'm just asking you to move every day. Push. Some form of pushing, some form of pulling, some form of bending, some form of twisting, some form of lunging, some form of squatting, and some form of gait. That's all we're asking. If you spend 15 minutes to a half an hour moving on purpose. If I can add one more thing about the movement, just remember that there are 3 planes of motion. Sagittal meaning front to back, frontal meaning side to side, and transverse meaning anything rotational. If you can add in all 3 planes of motion with those 7 movements, you're really, really ahead of the game. Now remember, don't make this too complicated. No, it's real simple. Just move. Move on purpose. Don't work too hard. I know that sounds so bizarre, but really don't work too hard. If you haven't been conditioned, if you're not working out regularly, if it's not a thing, just make it a habit. Do it over and over and over, each and every day. Let me go over those 3 things one more time. First, we want to really, really focus on what? Controlling the stress. Now, when I say controlling, I don't mean that it's going to go away. I mean being able to deal with the stress in your life. Our biggest number 1 key is meditation, not motivation. Well, we need you to get motivated to meditate. So meditation, relax, breathe, go somewhere, 10, 15 minutes, just be quiet. Get in a quiet spot. If you need like noise reduction headphones or something like that, get into a quiet place. Relax. Try to let go of everything that's going on. Try it at least once a day, if not twice, if not 3 times. It will change your life. It will literally change your life. Okay? Next, we're going to talk about our food. And once again, what you eat once doesn't define you. If you have a quote-unquote bad day or bad meal, that's okay. Nobody got fat from eating 1 pizza. Don't beat yourself up over it. But what we do want you to focus on is whole foods. Whole foods, just the 1 word at a time. Apple, orange, pear, grape, right? We want to focus on whole foods, things you can easily pronounce, things you can easily read, things that they look the same as when they came out of the earth, right? Whole foods. Focus on whole food at every meal. Next, we're going to talk about moving on purpose. Once again, I'm going to ask you for 15 minutes to a half an hour where you actually move on purpose. Move in all 3 planes of motion, slowly, on purpose. Try to use your entire body in every way possible. And those 3 habits will change your life. It will give you an entirely different view of 2021. Always remember, we are here to help. We're here to give you support. We're here to give you background and help with any one of these 3 things that you are looking to implement. So this is going to be the last time we speak for 2021. I hope that you take the next year and embrace and get ready for the change. 2021 can be your year, all right? Last but not least, I wanted to give a thank out to Katie Conroy, because she actually wrote this blog for today. And if you are looking to do a blog and you're looking to get started on a blog, or you're looking for someone to blog for you, let us know if you're interested for someone. Katie does blogs and she's really good at it, and she gives you great background, good communication skills, and so we strongly recommend her if you're looking. Well, thank you so much. I hope you got through 2020 and you're looking forward for 2021 to be the best year of your life. Take care. God bless. Talk to you next year.